the 1930s. A decade marked by jazz, swing and speakeasies, but also by deep economic despair and a trade war that shook the world. Sounds like history class already, right? Well, buckle up, because life during the 1930s trade war wasn't just about tariffs and politics, it was about survival. Picture this: the Great Depression is in full swing. Jobs are scarce, money is tight, and nations are scrambling to protect their own industries. Enter the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930, where the US slapped massive taxes on imported goods. Other countries retaliated with their own tariffs, and just like that, global trade crumbled faster than a dry biscuit. So what did that mean for everyday people? Well, for farmers, it was a nightmare. Prices for crops plummeted as international markets dried up. Imagine spending months growing wheat or corn, only to sell it for less than it cost to produce, and families were left with no choice but to tighten their belts, literally. Homegrown food and handmade clothes became the norm. If you couldn't make it or grow it yourself, you probably didn't have it. In cities, factory workers faced layoffs as industries struggled to sell products abroad. Breadlines and soup kitchens became everyday scenes. And let's not forget the Dust Bowl, a climate disaster that compounded the economic woes, forcing thousands of families to migrate west in search of a better life. But life wasn't all doom and gloom. People found creative ways to cope. Community dances, church gatherings, and baseball games offered brief escapes from the harsh reality. And at the movies, folks lined up to lose themselves in the tales of heroes, villains, and glamorous stars on screen. By the late 1930s, some lessons were learned. Countries began to realize that closing their borders to trade hurt everyone. Slowly, global cooperation efforts started paving the way for a more connected economy. The 1930s trade war taught us a crucial lesson. When nations stop working together, everyone pays the price. And while life during that era was tough, it's a powerful reminder of human resilience and ingenuity. So, next time you hear about tariffs or trade disputes, think back to the 1930s. It's not just history, it's a story of survival.